Alright, I've gotten in trouble lately, so gonna be dodging the title police tonight and the decklist police as well, hopefully. Where did I save that? Jeez, I didn't even have time and someone's already telling me to change the title of the stream. You guys are monsters. Monsters, I say. Alright, should be good. Tweet, good. Deck, good. I just took the list that made top 8 not long ago. Vikram Kudva's Knightfall list. Kind of like it. I was always kind of impressed by the Devoted Druid Vizier combo. Nice little shell. Let's take a look. I'd like to play more of these guys, but I guess when you have 4 Devoted Druid, you probably can't afford to just play 12 mana guys. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Let's see, he has 2 colorless lands. It's not too bad. He has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16 sources of green plus canopy. I am back home, yeah. Good eye. Sideboard looks good, I guess. I don't know, I'm just gonna trust him. I don't see anything I hate, so let's see. It's a deck I never tried because it didn't really feel like... some decks just feel like they're my decks and some decks don't, and I'm gonna be more likely to play decks that feel like it's a bit mine. I don't know, this, even though it has a lot of cards I like, never really felt like my deck. But I've been wanting to play Jace in a Hierarch deck, and I like Knight of the Reliquary, I think it's a good card. I'm not sure I like Witness. It's never bad when you have 4 Collectors company, but also have no path to exile to bring back, so let's see. Pig Northern, it's been a while. How's the Storm matchup? I don't know, man. Probably pretty good. Let's see. Probably pretty bad, actually. I don't know why I said that. Mikey Mike. Alright, let's see. I'll just lead with Forest Hierarch. See what he plays. He's double queuing a Standard League and Modern. I mean, I don't know, maybe it makes it easier when you have 2 different decks, so it's kind of clear which match switch, but it seems kind of tough having to jump from a format to another. That was probably bad. I should probably just play Temple Garden, because now if I draw Spell Queller or Reflector Mage, I'm gonna look like an idiot. Wow. That's huge. Hey, MJ. Well, I drew a Reflector Mage, but I guess it doesn't matter. I guess I'll play that. Sack now. Maybe straight up get Island, not take damage. I already have white. He could be playing Blood Moon too.
The only stream with a yellow hat in it.
No, it's not very... It was kind of hard. Let's try again. I need to practice. Okay. That's not great. Thanks, man, MJ. Always positive. MJ, always upbeat. 3 months support was the Twitch Prime sub. Thanks, man. Hope you keep enjoying the stream. Chinny Jin wants to know, has anyone been playing Arena? I haven't played. I actually haven't played a single game, not lately, not when I got the beta. I'm terrible. You're playing against Sacred Foundry and Lotus Bloom. He's probably playing Enduring Ideal, right? As Enduring Ideal, this version doesn't have Sacred Foundry in it. But yeah, that would be my first guess. Alright, well, let's see. He Inquisition my spell queller. He played 2 spells, so this guy's gonna transform. I mean, it's kind of close, right? Kind of just want to play Reflector Mage, but seems bad, right? Should I fetch for Hallowed Fountain, or should I play Temple Garden? I might want to fetch for Forest, actually. But also, if he plays Liliana, it makes me discard. Maybe I want to... Let's see. Let's see what's in my deck. AJ. Every time an Inquisition misses a key card, AJ grows more powerful in the shadows. Alright. I guess I will play Forest, and I guess I'll just say go. As a blue-white control player, is attacking the mana base important versus aggro? Also, is it important to hold path to not ram them? I mean, it really depends on the situation. It's hard to give you like a straight answer. Depends on the matchup. You know, I don't know why it's so dark. It's not dark in my room, but the lighting sucks. Is the lighting always that bad at night? I never realized. I need better lighting. Anyways, depends on the matchup, man. You know, good thing to know in Modern is it's pretty easy to... The lists are pretty, you know, standardized, and it's usually fairly easy to know how many basics they have in their deck, etc. So, I guess I just get Reflector Mage and a Vizier. Maybe Hierarch is just better. Well, this guy's not gonna flip right away, so I'm not gonna have... Never mind. I guess I'll get a Vizier. Let's see if I moved a lamp somewhere. Yeah, I got greedy. I think I'm just gonna discard Temple Garden. Because I have more sources. I think that's my only source of red besides Birds of Paradise. Yeah, that's why I was supposed to, I even mentioned it. Alright, I'm gonna push my luck a bit, even though I have Reflector Mage. I think I put going more in the middle. Doesn't matter. Does that make a difference? A bit. Looks a tiny bit better. Alright, well. I'm a luck sack. Nothing new. And he's already at 7. I don't even feel like I did anything or did any damage, and he's just dead. Just so dead. I don't know, AJ, is it a good draw? I really can't tell. I'm gonna hit a spell queller or two. It's gonna be nice. Oh yeah. Alright, I was pretty lucky. He bricked on Inquisition. He didn't have a Thoughtseize for my Inquisition. Let's see. None of these cards seem great. Path is probably good. Ooze might be good. Definitely don't want Unified Will. Selfless Spirit. Pretty bad against Liliana plus to like -2, -1. Liliana. No. Worship, no way. Static Caster is probably not terrible. Just being able to kill Dark Confident consistently is nice. Dark Confident's pretty scary. What's a stereotype about the French that is generally true? I don't know. You start naming the stereotypes and I'll say true or false. That sounds like more fun. Maybe Court of Calling is kind of weak against them. They're gonna be killing my guys, attacking my hand. Another bad thing about Court of Calling is sometimes it's a card that lingers in your hand that gets hit by Inquisition later in the game, which is probably not great. I feel like the combo is kind of hard to assemble. Maybe I should be boarding out Vizier in this matchup. I know nothing about the deck. I don't want to board out Ballista because it kills Dark Confidence, so that's good. I wonder if I board out Vizier in this matchup. Anyone knows? Wine, Cowards. I mean, Cowards, I don't know. I think probably everyone's Coward, right? I mean, we're a society where you don't really need to be that brave anymore. Wine, I mean, yeah, they like their wine. French people smell bad. So this one is kind of true. Most French people don't smell bad, but when you run into one that smells bad, he usually smells really bad. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. I'll keep 1 Vizier and 1 Chords. So, I mean, I'll probably have other mediocre cards. The thing is, apparently, from what Liz was saying, in the US, when you're a kid and you kind of smell bad, usually it's because you don't wear deodorant or I don't know if wearing's the word, you don't use deodorant, and they'll be like, listen, here, they'll take them apart, just talk to them, be like, listen here, this is deodorant, you should wear some after your shower. Or else you smell that, etc. I don't know. In France, I guess some people never got the memo that you should use deodorant. Womanizers and lots of affairs. I don't think that's especially true. The women's are the prettiest in the world. Um, I don't know about that. I don't think that's true. But alright, I think this hand is actually it's kind of okay. In Paris, the thing is, Paris pretty rich city and pretty fashiony, etc. So I mean, this means that I don't know if the girls are the prettiest, but they're usually well put together. They have they do an okay job at dressing and makeup, etc. So I'm sure all that stuff adds up. They are the best cooks and artists. I think best cooks is maybe in the past. Artists, I have no clue about artists. They all wear beret. Beret is actually pretty rare. Wow, I'm getting shit clowned this game. He already has two creatures I cannot beat. This is gonna be a fast one. You were against Human Bant, and you weren't sure whether to play Wall of Omens or Spreading Seas first against turn 1. Human, turn 2 Lieutenant. I would probably just play Wall of Omens. Saving damage is super. And Spreading Seas pretty unlikely to screw them. I was gonna say I need to draw Green Source into Walking Ballista. I mean, what do I do? Do I just play Ooze, just fodder, slow him down? I guess I'll play Ooze, and then maybe if he tries to kill it, I can Ghost Quarter my... Oh no, he doesn't have a creature in the graveyard. I guess I wish I'd played Ooze on turn 2. I almost did. MT Chirubi says cutting Vizier is a bad idea. You might be right. Because it's kind of cool when you play Devoted Druid and they either have to kill it or keep mana up, or else you're just threatening the combo. But they're also very optimistic to be like, okay, I'm gonna combo a guy who has all removal spells and discard spells, and then you have bad cards that do nothing. Alright, let's see. Can I even afford to take infinite damage here? I'm just gonna get basic forest. I don't know. I mean, this game's probably super over. I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna kill a confident. And I'm gonna block, kill Lavamancer, I guess. plan's just to kill me ASAP. Seems good. He has 6 cards in hand. And he has a lightning bolt. Alright, never mind. I'm actually Dobbs. Well, can't feel bad about the way I sideboarded, right? I brought in all the answers for Lavamancer's and Confidence. Just probably kept a sketchy hand. I don't think you can mulligan too much. I guess I kept in Pride Mage. I was talking. Pride Mage is obviously not great. Spellqueller seems kind of ambitious too. You know what? Maybe I just got all the Spellquellers. I'm gonna go full combo. I don't think Spellqueller is that great against him. It worked out game 1, but I didn't even need it. Alright, I'm gonna cue that hand. No, I get Verding Pool, right? I guess our lead was Devoted Druid. Maybe play Retreat first. Just start getting value out of this cry. Alright, Goyf. Goyf is good, but not super oppressive. That's kind of an interesting one. Whenever you play you may tap or untap target creature. So Duskwatch Recruiter is not going to do too much for me, but it's going to kind of force him to kill it. It kind of plays into Liliana as well if you kept Liliana in. Retreat is kind of nice with Misty Rainforest. It means I get to tap his Goyf next turn. I get to scry one, and I guess scrying one's pointless if I'm gonna sack. Could also just play Duskwatch Recruiter and Path to Exile his Goyf. That's probably a much better play. Alright, the question is, do I get Stomping Ground for damage? No. Just by some time. I think my top decks are a bit better than his. I think if he had Dark Confident, he would have led with Dark Confident. I should nix the advertisement for fake cards. Yeah. Sure, guys. Can we stop talking about encouraging people to buy fake cards? No one really cares, so please don't talk about it. You're right, AJ. I'm I don't know if my morals are skewed or if I don't pay attention, kind of oblivious. Probably just somewhat oblivious. But yeah. Okay, so I don't have Spell Queller in my deck anymore. So I don't have to click Company in response to his spells. I wonder if I don't just use Duskwatch Recruiter. I guess we'll see what he does. Let's talk about something that's not fakes. That's kind of close. I feel like the correct place to go for the Collected Company, but I'm honestly not sure. Thing is, if I activate Duskwatch Recruiter, I can kind of get out-tempoed. I could even miss. So he's probably going to play a Bloodbraid Elf next turn. Wait, he could have cast the Decay on his turn. Why didn't he cast Decay on his turn? And also to have good targets to hit in response. I don't think so, right? I'm just gonna let it die, you know what? It's just a disaster if he somehow draws a Thoughtseize or something. And then I have Retreat to play anyways. Speaking of disaster, that's not great for me. That's pretty easy. Actually, it's not that easy. Wait, how does it work if I get Ballista? Can I target Ballista with Witness? I don't know how the rules work. Let's see. They both come into play, instantly dies. I would say yes. I would say I can bring back Ballista. Because bringing back Collected Company is nice. I guess I can just bring back Path to Exile, right? Alright, I guess I'll take Vizier. And I kind of want to be greedy and get Collected Company. Yeah, I'll just get Collected Company. And close once again. I'll discard Misty Rainforest. Alright, I'm gonna play it now, try and hit Reflector Mage. Or, you know, garbage. It keeps him busy. It's not the end of the world. Alright, this game's looking pretty grim. On the plus side, I put a lot of bad cards to the bottom of my deck. Why don't I play Nissa Steward of Elements? I just took a deck from the GP Phoenix top 8. Let's cry one. Close. Alright, let's see. So if he activates Ravine, he shouldn't have mana for Grim, and I can block. Zero of Remedy's never going to do anything this game. I want to keep the pressure on. I think damage might matter. Did he play a land last turn? We don't know. We don't know if he has another land. So if I keep 2 blockers, I'm sure to be able to block Bloodbraid Elf, but I'm missing out on 2 damage. And it's really close. Let's see, if he draws a land, he goes shoot your Vizier, attack for 7, put me down to 5, and he has a Grim. I'm just gonna say go. I'm not sure that's... Hopefully that 2 damage doesn't end up mattering. So apparently you can get the Ballista was Witness. That's what I would have guessed. Hey Horse. Horse says happy birthday. How did you know, man? My real birthday. March 24th. Alright, block. I have some fairly nice hits here. Let's see, I have Freelands in my graveyard. I'm gonna do it now in case I hit Staticaster. Ooze is not bad, and that's about it, right? Oh, did he actually remove the wrong cards? Ooze for sure, and then the other one's probably just going to be a chum blocker, so... I don't know, maybe I'll double block. You never know. That was... Alright, that's kind of huge that he didn't remove Bloodbraid Elf. Might not end up mattering, but... It is my birthday and I am turning 43 or 67. Ooh, tough. Tough, tough, tough. I think playing Bloodbraid, I guess he has no misses, right? When I have 2 guys in play, it's pretty much impossible for him to miss. I don't know, what if he hits Dark Confident? Honestly, I'm not even sure him playing Bloodbraid Elf was good. I don't know, I guess he doesn't want to let me untap with the Scavenging Ooze. Thoughtseize a miss. He might have boarded out all the Inquisitions and the Thoughtseize. He's just attacking with Bloodbraid Elf. I think I'm gonna happily block, right? Oh, I forgot untap. Oh well. Scrying one's not bad. Probably should have just attacked. Let's see, do I do it now? Or do I keep mana up? He's gonna have free green. I guess I just do it now, right? Yeah, I messed up. I should have attacked, obviously. Can I actually put him down to 1? Okay, so he can deal 2 down to 9. I can Ghost Quarter. 9, 7. I guess I can untap my O's with Ghost Quarter. I can do some cool stuff, right? I can do some cool stuff with Ghost Quarter. Yeah. Oh, he's actually chumping. Interesting. Now I can use Ghost Quarter on the Revine if he attacks. Alright, should I use mine? I'm not sure I'm supposed to use it now or not, but I will. Should I have exiled BB before combat? I don't know. Him blocking was grim. Wasn't that big of a deal, I think. But maybe. Thing is, if I exile Bloodbraid Elf, he just exiled it in response, and I lose a life and a counter on my guy, which is a pretty big deal, I think. Alright, if he goes for the last one, I'm gonna Ghost Quarter myself and respond with my own Ooze activation. I think it's value, right? Tap his guy. I think it's pretty value. I do have a force left, right? I have 3 force in my deck. Okay, so who is he targeting? Vizier? I mean, seems like pretty good value. 1 life, 1 counter on his Ooze. Is he just dead now? 1 guy. No, there's only 1 guy. Alright. So I guess I'll start by drawing. Court of Calling. Not great, right? So probably remove my hierarch, attack for 9, then just untap my ooze. Alright, hopefully he doesn't draw a push, Liliana, something like that. That would not be good. Alright, wrong Liliana. And he braked. Nice. And he has another useless ooze. Nice. Ooh, collected company. Is card just straight up better? Probably not. I guess I'll just cast it now. See what's up. Static caster and hierarch. Not the greatest, but I'll take any I'll take pretty much any company at this point. Any two will do. So apparently last turn I could have courted for hierarch, tapping the ooze, played the land, untapped the ooze, exiled a creature from the graveyard. Was the land you just played, right? Well, those no creatures left in the graveyards. So I think I was 1 point short no matter what. Alright, I guess I'll force him to tap one more mana. Thoughts on Blue Moon in the format? It's fine. I played it at the max. I think it's okay. I've been doing poorly with it, but it's probably a fine deck. I don't know if it's because it's more played or what, but it seems like people are having I guess I'll take it. People are having more success with let's see. Alright, I can court for a lot. I can probably court for something pretty good, right? I mean, can I hit land was okay. Can just court for a reflector mage, right? And I win. He's probably gonna like activate Raging Ravine. And I just court of calling for reflector mage and bounce the Ravine. He said, oh, I'm bad. I guess he doesn't have basic forest left. He said, oh, I'm bad. He thought he still had the forest. I guess he only has one forest. I told him I had the court of calling for reflector mage anyways. He said, well, at least it doesn't matter. It's still bad play. Why is Jace in this deck? Seems good, right? You have acceleration, you have ways to protect it. Jace is a great magic card. Alright, so I can get Breeding Pool into Pride Mate. And this hand kind of sucks, right? Super clunky. Can I mulligan though? I don't think I can mulligan. I wonder if Pride Mage has a specific, like, if there's like matchups where you really need the Pride Mage. Pride Mage is never bad as a one-of in these decks, but it's also kind of wonder, you know. Alright, are we playing against Merfolk? Blast from the Past, little Merfolk deck. And Tissa says this hand is a mull 100%. Lantern? I mean, you have the Ballista kit, right? I mean, granted, my hand is not great, but it's also like, if I draw a land, it still does like Pride Mage into Spell Queller. Maybe I can court for something. If I draw lands, I'm okay. I don't know. I mean, also saying a Lantern is not enough. You can't justify a main deck card choice for 3% of the metagame or 2% of the metagame. And obviously it's more than that. There's a lot of decent targets, but kind of feel a bit like Indiana Jones with that yellow hat on. Wow, his draw's just great. And I'm color screwed. Oh. I guess I'll lose. You were not double queuing. You don't know why the bot said that. I think the bot is just fairly out of it. What's the deal here? He's probably going to put a Lord into play. I'm going to get Island Walk, so I guess I'll save my Spell Queller. Oh, no Lord. I could have blocked. Crazy. Maybe he had the Lord just rather play an Adept, which makes sense. Chord is the worst cards in these decks, I think. What if you just cut them? I mean, I don't really care about that. He's playing Chalice in his deck? That's weird. I kind of agree Chord seems pretty bad, but I've never played Devoted Druid decks, so I can't be sure. He's playing Chalice and multiple Dismembers. He's just playing one Chalice. I don't think playing one Chalice is unreasonable. I mean, should I stop attacking? Does he really have no Lords in hand? I guess he has Conclave in play too. I guess I won't attack. Spellqueller against Chalice is kind of these. Don't really care if your Spellqueller dies. Oh. You guys know I didn't even realize I could play Company, right? I think playing Druid is reasonable though, but I literally just tunnel visioned. Didn't realize I could play Company. Playing Druid first kind of gas though, unless he just kills me, in which case it's bad. I don't know, playing the Druid first kind of nice, right? Because then he's active, and if I hit Vizier, I just playing Chalice for one. Okay. Okay. If he doesn't have another Lord, I think I'm gonna win this game. All I have to do is hit a Vizier. I'm just a company savant. Oh wait, I have Court of Calling. I don't even have to hit shit. He's just dead, right? Yeah. I'm an idiot. Oh. Does he have another, like, Harbinger of the Tide? That'd been gross. He might have it and be sandbagging, right? Should I push it and play a Devoted Druid first? I mean... Wait, what's going on? Wow, he really does have it. Must be nice. Just hooked me. I guess I'm not a genius after all. Alright, I mean, he kind of had the perfect draw, like, not perfect, but Vile double Dismember. Pretty decent. Let's see. I think one Stony Silence is reasonable. I think Warship's probably okay. Static Caster might be a bit slow. Kentucky, no, and Path. Maybe like these 4 cards. Pride Mage. Oh, he has Spreading Seas in his deck. That's kind of annoying too, but I can't do much about that. Stony is bad. I do have Walking Ballista. Alright. I don't know. I think Stony's pretty good, but not great with Walking Ballista. Spellqueller seems kind of medium. He has Repeal for Worship? Yeah, but he has to draw it. He might board it out too. Repeal kind of sucks. I don't even know why he has Repeal in his main deck. He's playing Chalice too. That's kind of weird. Vapor Snag beats Worship. You know what? I'm gonna make him have it. It's not like they can afford to hold, you know, when you have a Vapor Snag in your hand and you're playing this matchup, you're probably going to have to play it, you know. Taki better than Primage? Could be. I don't know, Primage could be nice. He's playing all these dismembers. Do I want to fetch first against the Spreading Seas deck? I don't think I care that much. Does he have counter spells? Maybe after sideboard he might have Dispel or something. I mean, I could hit Reflector Mage, but I'm not going to main phase it. I don't want to get countered by Dispel. Knight seems great. Just going to kill him. You should have Dispel or Spell Pierce or maybe Negate. Sometimes I have Unified Well, but you would have to be pretty awful to bring in Unified Well against a Birds deck. Honestly, having Repeal on the draw against my deck is awful too. Repeal is just not that good of a Magic card. It's like a fine Magic card, but it's not really good enough for Modern unless you have a very specific use for it. That's how I feel about the card anyways. Second card for 1. Should I get a land that does something like Horizon Canopy? Or do I want to just grow my knight? Force him to deal with knight and deal with the combo. I could use some extra mana, right? And does get another fetch land. Repealing my subscription for 5.
Repealing my subscription for
Lump
5.
Sub for victory. 2 months in a row. Thanks for the support, man. I feel like it's been longer than that, too. Maybe not. Anyhow. Hope you keep enjoying the stream, man. Did I just do that main phase for no reason and then not use the mana or do anything? That was a pretty stellar play by me. Wow. Awkward. Probably gonna cost me the game. Ooh, and I didn't sag the island either. I guess I don't really have blockers right now, but... Alright, I think I'm still in okay shape, but... Repeal is great in Blue Extron. Even in Blue Extron, I'm not sure how good Repeal is, honestly. Doesn't seem that good to me. Do I want infinite mana? What else can I get in my deck? What are some of my sweet targets? Could get a witness? That seems kind of slow. I guess I'll just play knight for now and see what happens. Play a knight, say go. Keep my options open. I'm gonna sandbag the path. Hopefully he doesn't have another lord. That would suck. Um, yeah, I mean, I kept Hallowed Fountain. I'm an idiot. Alright. I made a lot of bad plays this game. Too many to win. I might still win. Who do I bounce? The master or one of the... Guess I'll bounce the master. Wait, was he just dead? Could I have just gotten like Wolfron? Yeah, he was just dead, right? Is he still dead maybe? He might still be dead. But if he has a removal, I lose. Attack was birds, court for 2. Someone tell me if I have him dead on board if he doesn't have a removal spell. Attack was bird. Tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I'm using the knight. So I can't use the knight. I think I'm one short now because I played the reflector mage. Yeah, I think so too. Oh well. I can just attack with the Devoted Druid. Oh well. Punts. Whoops. Wow, that was bad. Today's punk one. It's like 3 punts in one game right now. He can't attack, right? I guess he doesn't know about Court of Calling, does he? I wonder why he didn't attack. Seems like he had to chance it. Okay, he's tapped out, right? Just nothing he can have. Is he gonna scoop? Nice. Thanks, man. And their deck is so medium without Vial. I really want to bring in one Stony Silence. I think it's good. What am I gonna cut? Could cut Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter is not bad against him. Deck's pretty mana hungry. Could cut a Chord, but Chord seems really good against him too. Jace might be a bit slow against him. I'll cut a Jace. Probably sketchy, but you guys can rub it in for days when I draw Stony Silence and Jace would have been the nuts. Stony and Ballista as a non-bow? Yeah, I mean, whatever, man. Who cares? You know, I think I'd be happy. If I draw Stony and he has Violin play, I'd be happy. It's going to buy me a lot of time. Chalice for one really doing work for him. This match. We're replacing Escanta and Rev from the last GP top 8 blue-white. Was an Ensfest and then trade be okay. Sounds like we're going to be low on card advantage, but I don't know. I don't remember exactly what the guy was playing. I don't know. I don't know what list you're talking about. I think Elspeth is good. I think Retreat is reasonable. I think Revelation is bad. And I think Search for Escanta is pretty good. Alright, so how does this work? Is he just dead? What happens? I get to untap my guy every time I search for a land. And then make him huge, and what does he need? A dismember? I mean, if he had dismember, he would have played it by now, right? I played Ghost Quarter first. Not sure what that matters, but I guess in case he has Spell Pierce, maybe it matters. Now I can even beat a Dismember, right? Alright, looks like I probably win. Because I get the sig value of the fetch lands too. So I'm gonna untap this guy. Yes, I guess I can float a mana here. Search for forest. Alright, nice. These. Do I have Siegery Step? No, no Siegery Step in the deck. We're so lucky open and placed Chalice and kept it in, yeah. That was pretty bad for him every time. His deck looked bad. I just don't like repeal Chalice. Doesn't make much sense. Alright, I won the die roll. Kind of turn 1 birds, turn 2 devoted druid is sweet. All I have to do is draw a card that does something. I feel like this hand's better than the hand I kept was 2 lands Pride Mage Spellqueller. I wish I had a land that did something. I think I'm just gonna keep 7 mana sources. That's good, right? Seems good, man. In my defense, I'm playing 2 fetch lands. I'm gonna have very few lands left in my deck. Deathly Amal? I think it's close. Alright, getting the draw I deserve. On a side note, this seems like kind of a great matchup for me. Maybe I should have mulliganed. Alright, let's go Collected Company. Should I sandbag the Vizier? They played 2 Paths to Exile. There's no point in me playing the Vizier, right? I mean, I'm sure there is, but I feel like this way if he has Path, he might just tap out, think I have nothing. I could get fancy too. Ghost Quarter, the Razor Bridge Thicket, hope he has basic forest in hand. Honestly, I don't think the hand I kept was that bad. Your top decks are pretty high impact. They're playing discard spells, you're gonna blank a lot of their discard spells. You know, basically every discard spell they top deck's gonna be dead. I should have played the Vizier and blocked his Boggles. Horse was right, as usual. You really want it all on the Boggles? You don't want at least one ranker on the Core Spirit Dancer? Alright, well... Sometimes, you know... Sometimes you just draw all the bricks. Oh yeah, it's flying. I can jump. I should have used Ghost Quarter. Am I not dead? Do I get one more turn? Nice. Alright, one more turn. Hiya! Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Daddy likes. Should I tell him I have Walking Ballista in hand? Alright. Am I supposed to just go Ghost Quarter myself here? Just to have one less land in my deck? Is there any color top deck I need? Retreat of Coralheim probably kind of does something, but I already have my one basic island in play. I think I'm supposed to Ghost Quarter myself, right? I'm trying to think why I wouldn't want to Ghost Quarter myself. And I can't see a good reason. Might as well get white mana, right? Never know. Alright, are you guys ready? Hi! No! How did I miss? How did I freaking miss? Oh my god. How is this possible? Good beats. Alright, let's see. This seems good. This seems good. I think Eidolon's probably bad. Unified Will, probably bad. Path seems okay. Yeah, yeah. Meme away, meme away. Reflector Mage or Path to Exile? Probably Reflector Mage's enough. And Jace, yeah. This matchup honestly seems so good for me. You would have to keep like a really terrible hand or get really unlucky to lose. Is Worship even good? Worship seems pretty good, right? He would have to bring Seed of Primordium, which he has no real reason to do. Alright guys, what do I board out? All my cards are kind of good. Man, all my cards are so good. Can I cut Ballista? Seems like a sure way to lose. Cut some chords? Nah, chords against his deck seems great. He does nothing to disrupt you. Nah, cutting chord against him is really, really bad. Maybe because Duskwatch Recruiter, it's a bit slow. I'm just gonna cut the recruiters. I think it's too slow. I mean, I guess I'll keep just because I have, you know, it seems fine, right? One recruiter can go. I think he just got both, right? It's pretty slow against him. Cut Reflector Mage? Nah, he has, people always want to cut all their removal. Course Rate Dancer is just really good. I wonder how many games people win with Boggles just because they're open and cut all their removal and they just beat them with the. That's how I lost at the GP was Hollow On. I mean, I kept in 4 bolts, but I didn't bring in. He just had a mediocre. Sometimes they only have 8 Boggles. They have 12 creatures, and a third of them are Court Spirit Dancers. Sometimes they're just, especially against a deck like mine, he's definitely gonna keep a hand with just Core Spirit Dancer and hope I don't have a removal spell. And I like how I'm instantly proven right. I just love it. Just love it. Instantly. People are like, yeah, I wonder if Gab is right. And then, boom. Just. I'm not right very often. I need to gloat as much as possible. Twitch chat is really usually right. I'm usually wrong. To be fair, if I'd played Court of Calling last turn, he would probably just be dead now, but. Alright, let's see. What's the play here? Let's be serious for a second. He could easily have Path to Exile. But that means he has to play Path, play Core Spirit Dancer, I get a land. I get to Reflector Mage his guy again, and maybe even have Blessed Alliance Man up. Maybe Island in case I draw Jace. I already have triple green. I guess I should have gotten Plains so I can... Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Alright, I'll just Ghost Quarter myself. Who cares? Oh, he's at 12 too. Should just kill him. Oh no, now I can't Ghost Quarter myself. Wow. Comedy of errors. You know, just... Oh. Yikes. Oh, that was awkward. It's kind of funny. You've got to admit. You've got to admit some of my plays are just kind of great. It's okay, guys. I understand if you're a bit jealous. Oh, and now I'm just attacking my guys into his body. There's no way he blocks, right? I'm just not even paying attention, honestly. I forgot his guy had vigilance. Maybe I should use Blessed Alliance on me so he doesn't gain the life. Alright, it was a bluff. That's not a very good bluff. I'd be so scared if I was him. I would never block in a million years. Like, what if I have, like, Back to Nature or something? Him blocking seems honestly kind of horrendous. Alright. Good thing none of it matters, because I just have the nuts. Hey, I'm playing a new deck. That's my excuse. I'm not familiar with all these cards I have. Alright, we're out of Reflector Mage anyways. We are not out of... I'm just gonna get the value. Beat him with the value part of my deck. It would be a bit easier if he was at, like, let's say 5 instead of 17. Wow. I guess I have Walking Ballista. And he drew a... Aren't we talking about Street Race and Boggles? Yeah, I agree. It seems bad. Sure, you have Daybreak Coronet, but aren't you gonna lose a lot of matchups? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. kind of want to just Ghost Quarter his Horizon Canopy. I'm definitely going to Ballista for 2. Let's see. What if I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's do that. I'm gonna get Stomping Ground, not pay 2. Alright, why do I only have... Oh, yeah. That. I'm gonna shoot his Core Spirit Dancer. I'm gonna attack. Did I go Scorter Canopy? I feel like this is only way back in the game. I'll do this quarter. Is like to get really lucky? I don't know. It's probably close. It's probably kind of questionable. He's dead on board next turn anyways. Alright, he's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. Yeah, he's just dead. Alright, someone was saying about Duskwatch Recruiter to kill them. It's a good point. So I'll keep one in. I think Jace is kind of good against them, especially when you have cards like Blessed Alliance, Worship, stuff you want to find. I kind of like Jace against Boggles in general. I think maybe Spell Queller on the draw is a bit slow. I'll board out a Spell Queller. Path is like kind of a close one. But I think all my other cards... Maybe is Pride Mage even good against that deck? 3 mana to kill... I don't even think Pride Mage is good, right? Like 3 mana to kill an enchantment? Is it ever gonna matter? Am I ever gonna be in a spot where I want to tutor for Pride Mage? I would need someone who's played the matchup a bunch to be like, no, Pride Mage is actually bad against Boggles. Cut Witness. I kind of like that. I'm sold on cutting Witness. What do I bring in? I think I'm going to go with Path. Spellquetter is kind of okay against him. Cut Retreat. Cutting a Retreat seems kind of dumb. Retreat just seems like a pretty good card in a deck. Spellqueller or Path to Exile. Spellqueller seems... Yeah, I don't think I want to cut any of my combo pieces against the Boggles deck. They have very little interaction. Alright, I have to keep this hand. It's not great, but I have my best turn one, have my... It's pretty hard for them to kill you fast without Core Spirit Dancer on turn 2. Oh, looks like he's all in on Core Spirit Dancer. They just have to. 8 Boggles, they're gonna have a Boggles in their opening hand like 2/3 of the time or something, plus Mulligan, so let's say probably 20 or 30% of the time where they just rely on Core Spirit Dancer. Wrath in Boggles. That's kind of cool with the Umbras. I've never seen it either, but sounds kind of great. Alright, hopefully I don't get owned by a random card that I haven't thought of. It seems like when you're playing Boggles, you're not going to play cards to protect just your Core Spirit Dancer. Wow. Get wrecked, son. Ah, that's actually insane against me. I forgot about T when I brought in Path to Exile. I guess that's one of the reasons you don't cut maybe the 2/2/4/2. Yeah, I always lose to Gadok Teague somehow. It's not even that good, but the one time I lost, they drew all. He had the third Gadok Teague. I killed the first two. I was playing blue white, and the third Gadok Teague got me. Now he has the Boggles. Alright, if he doesn't have day... Okay, he has Daybreak. Alright, I need to draw Blessed Alliance, Reflector Mage, Path to Exile. Alright, that will do. That should do it. Not gonna attack with anything. This way he can't attack with Gadok Teak plus Boggles. I wonder if I can escalate Blessed Alliance. Honestly, not sure. I'll try, I guess. But I think pretty great play by him to put Spirit Mantle on the Gadok Teague. And just own Blessed Alliance. I guess it's not that good. Sacks Gadok Teague, I get to play Collected Company. Wow. That seems like a really bad play by him. No, on his turn. How am I gonna get owned here? I can do that, right? I can just Do I have the mana? Do I not have the mana, maybe? I think I have the mana. I have exactly enough, right? Still attacking, right? Assuming it is. Alright. This attack step worked out okay. His play was pretty heinous, honestly. Either attack was one or attack... I don't know, even if you have another Gadok take, his play is not good, right? Doesn't seem that good. I guess I just say go. He's at 20 now and I'm at 9. Can't race quite yet. Maybe I could have attacked for 1. Attack for 1, tap. Yeah, I could have attacked for 1 actually. Kind of messed up. Wait, somehow I think I just F-rayed. Alright, I'm gonna block with Hierarch to keep red mana. Wait, why is he... What is he doing? Does he have a... I guess he has another Teague. Just Gadok Teague for days. Oh. He's just spewing. He's like... spewing all my spells. That did not seem like a great play by him. Oh, you have all those creatures that are great? Why don't I use a Path to Exile on Noble Hierarch? It should be good. I think this guy is just a computer bot that takes every single possible action that the program allows. It's one theory. He's trying to get on my level. Fair. Tough, but fair. Let's see if he does it again. But just when he was gonna run me out of creature, he stops attacking. I just had to keep Misty Rainforest in case I draw the retreat. Always exciting to top deck a Horizon Canopy, get a little redraw. Ooh, Pride Mage. Nice. Should I attack with Bird? Just bait the trade? Nah, he could have another Path to Exile. It was a legit target this time. You could even argue that I shouldn't play the Pride Mage. I don't know, if he has a Path to Exile, it means he doesn't have something else. Alright, I think I'm just gonna search for a land just because I wanna just kill him with Pride Mage, I think. Alright, question is, do I keep a mana up or not? I think the answer is not. How much damage is that? Sure. Hey, at least when I attacked my 2/3 into his guy, I could have had like Back to Nature in my hand. I was actually repping something. He's repping like nothing. Alright, just Ludubs. Ludubs Arena.
Knightfall and a yellow hat. Take my money.
I'll take your money. I bugged. I just don't know how to end that sentence. I'll take your money, yes, Shelly D. I'll take your sweet, sweet Twitch Prime sub every month. 7 months in a row now, Shelly D. Thanks, man. Glad you're enjoying the deck choice. Alright, I guess I just stack with both. He's probably just dead on board. Just slow rolling him. Taking, kind of taking Amazon's money, I guess. Let's see. Guys, if you think Amazon has too much money and you have Amazon Prime, make sure you use that free Twitch Prime sub you get every month. Get out there, use the Twitch Prime sub, do like Shelly D, support your favorite streamer, even if he makes 6 mistakes a game. That's part of the streaming experience. Alright, let's see if we can play a game with 0 mistakes. Alright, I'm gonna keep this hand. I think this is a good play. I think I should keep this hand. Is this the same deck list as GP Phoenix? Yeah, it's literally called Vikram Kudva's Knightfall. I was watching the stream muting now. Cool, GL. It'd be sick troll if he was muting it, but still keeping the screen on. He's like, alright, muting the stream, but still watching. Alright, double birds, I have white. That's kind of a close call. I think Force is right. I'm gonna be dealing myself a lot of damage with that Horizon Canopy, so... Could definitely argue for a breeding pool. That works too. Doesn't have to be a Twitch Prime sub. Could be a regular sub, a tier 1 sub. Saverio Santini. Sounds awfully Italian, but maybe not. Saverio Santini. Not sure, man. Support is appreciated nonetheless, wherever you're from. Thank you so much, man. Grazie. Alright, should I just play Knight? Or should I play Burst plus Druid? That doesn't do much for me. Thing about Knight is he can just kill it if he has a bolt. I could take it slow. He has very few ways to disrupt my combo. I could play Burst plus Druid this turn. And then next turn play Knight with Canopy up. Because if I play Knight and he bolts it, I probably just lose. So Varius says he is indeed Italian. Wow. I'm just so smart. What do you guys think? Alright, let's see. What could go wrong if I go birds plus devoted druid? Because if I play knight and he bolts it, I'm kind of this is kind of a close one, honestly. I'm gonna go with birds plus devoted druid. Well, and this actually agrees with me. Must be right. Do you have a suggestion as to what I should play in the Modern Mox playoff? That was the danger of playing these cards. Now I might lose my knight or my retreat, but oh well, I'm fine with it. He lost his hollow one. I lost my knight. Very inexperienced with the format, and I'm hesitating between like hollow one, humans, burn, or boggles. I don't think you should play burn. I think you should probably play. I think boggles, hollow one, and humans are good slash very good. I think humans might just be the best deck in the format. I think hollow one is way up there, and I think boggles is also kind of up there. All right, I have infinite green mana. What do you make on prime slash regular sub? I don't know if I'm supposed to share that, but I don't make all of it. I make more than half of it. Seems like you can sleeve up any deck in Modern right now and win. That's definitely not true. Alright. Sorry, dude. I'm just taking forever. Let's start with Little Vizier. I almost feel like, given how slow I play, whoever plays against me should be allowed to just ghost me and watch the stream to make up for the time I take playing. Alright, I guess I play Retreat. And then I guess I play that. I'm gonna scry. Yeah. This guy trusts me. I'm gonna show him. I guess he can go back and watch the replay and just out me on the internet for being the big. I guess I really can't run the bluff. Just scumbagio max. All right, let's see. Ooze is reasonable. Worship, I don't know. He has collective brutality. I think Worship's probably... it's close. Blessed Alliance seems not great. Path to Exile is probably fine. Spellquire blocks decently. Reflector Mage is excellent against them. So what's he gonna bring in? He's gonna... I need Path. Oh yeah, he's gonna bring in like... 1/2 push, 1/2 big game hunter, 1/2 grim lavamancer. I guess I need Staticaster. Staticaster is reasonable against him. I might even want Selfless Spirit. That seems kind of me. Take out Retreat. Should I take out Retreat? Taking out retreat seems bad. He doesn't have super good ways of killing a Knight of the Reliquary. But Jace is too slow. He's probably going to slow down a bit after sideboard. His deck's probably going to be a bit slower after sideboard, but... Spell Queller. Oh, this is hard. This is really hard. I agree Warship might be okay. Thing is, I think I can win a fair game against him. Card's pretty bad against Collective Brutality. I'll board out some cards. Maybe I'll board out some of the combo. I'll board out one Spell Queller on the draw. Alright, I don't know guys, this is tough. I only mulliganed so I wouldn't get yelled at. No, I mulliganed because I thought it was the right play. We're trying to play the perfect game of Magic here. The elusive, perfect. We kind of played probably a near to perfect game one. We have that one tough decision on turn 2. I'm not sure if I got it right. People loving the mulligan. Alright, let's see. This is another tough one. And I actually don't think it's that tough. Probably play fetch land. Because if I draw another fetch land, it's kind of a big deal, right? Don't really need blue, don't really need stomping around, yeah. If I can get a 4/4 knight into play, it's kind of nice. Ooh. Oh, I lost Reflector Mage, that sucks. At least I kept my only land and my knight and my retreat, so that's nice. Would have been gas if I randomly discarded an extra land. Play a 4/4 knight. He lost his Angler. That's probably good for me. Why are you fetching so conservatively against the Burning Inquiry deck? Good point. Maybe it's bad? He's also playing a kind of a beatdown deck. Burning Inquiry screwing people is a myth, by the way. Don't listen to people who say Burning Inquiry can screw people. It's just not a thing, honestly. Alright, what about now? I mean, obviously, Burning Inquiry can screw them a bit, but you shouldn't count on it, is what I'm saying. Don't you die to big chunks? Still 2 damage might buy you a turn. So he has a Phoenix, so I can play Hierarch and kill a hollow one. I can go block, kill. Or I can just play Knight. He already discarded a Bolt. 3/3 Knight is actually kind of a sweet spot against Big Game Hunter. Um, so playing knight is the all-in play. Playing hierarch. Playing knight really only loses to lightning bolt, right? Alright, I'm just gonna play knight. And hope he doesn't have lightning bolt. What else do I lose to? I guess burning quarry and discarding retreat. Yeah. I think the other line is not terrible, but seems like a good gamble. Plus CV. I gambled. I lost. Not cool. Alright, now I'll lose if he has collective brutality. That's a bit harder to say. It doesn't look very Italian. Petre? Petre? Peter? Can I call you Peter? Petre? Maybe Dutch? No. What is EEG? That's Dutch, right? No. What is... Anyways, man. Enough rambling. Thanks for the sub. Thank you for using your Twitch Prime sub to support me. Appreciate it. Alright, tell me where you're from now. And tell me how I say your name. Def not Dutch. Okay, yeah. I didn't think so, but I didn't really know what else. It could just be Eastern Europe, maybe. Alright, so why did we lose this game? Well, A, he had a reasonable draw. We had a good draw too, right? I went turn 1 birds, turn 2 pride mage, turn 3 knight. I guess he was on the play. He had the double bolt draw along with a reasonable draw. Trying to see which cards were kind of underperformed maybe. Core seems like it would have been pretty bad. Maybe Worship wins me this game. I don't know. All my cards are kind of good, but a lot of them are also very clunky. Oh, it's Petrie suffixed was J. Not even sure if I'm saying Petrie from Idaho, USA. Nice. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try Worship, even though he has collective brutality. He should have like 3 or 4 brutality after sideboard. But he's gonna play it early. Maybe I can steal a game with Ooze. Someone was saying cut retreat. I'm super on the fence about the combo pieces. I kind of like the combo pieces. I feel like maybe I should choose combo. I don't know. I tried the value plan. Didn't work out, but his draw was great. Alright, maybe Spell Queller is not that good against him. I'm gonna cut the Spell Quellers. And I'm gonna cut a Court of Calling. I was boarding out courts, I figured less chance I get completely demolished by Collective Brutality as I have fewer cards in my deck. Maybe I'll go Old Viziers. Vizier was kind of good for me. Still think Jace is pretty good against him. I'm gonna cut a Duskwatch for a court, I guess. Duskwatch seems slow. A pretty challenging sideboard was that deck. I think I also mulligan last game, right? Well, we have the combo. Did I like the starter pack meme that Tiger Blood tweeted at me the other day? Yeah, that was pretty good. I think I was not the only one who enjoyed it. What was it? Like a yellow hat, a clock in the red, a hollow one, a Jace, a punt? Was there something of a punter? I don't think that was anything relating to punts, but... Alright, Gab, don't be too conservative against the hollow. But on the other hand, I have Hierarch, Android, and another fetch land. And he's not going to play Burning Inquiry on turn 1, so I'll get Forest for now. I think we should go back and take a look at the starter pack. Where was the starter pack tweet? Sure someone... Oh, there we go. For those who missed it. Oh, that's you? Okay, I wasn't sure, because you're Tiger Blood here and you're Kyle Stone Mountain, which is... Starter pack. Hollow one, yellow hat, Chase, slow internet, sewer, clock, a worm call engine too. I have been kind of obsessed with worm call engine lately. I kind of want to play Knight. 4/4 Knight, what's he gonna do? He could have push. Also doesn't seem like... The thing is, if I play Devoted Druid and he has Collective Brutality, it's just a disaster of epic proportions. So I think I'm just gonna fetch for Hallowed Fountain, or I get Hallowed Fountain, I guess. I don't love it, but I'm just gonna play a Knight. Hey Daniela, always a kind word for my deck choices, a constant. I'm not even sure with Holy Eva if she's being nice or mean, or trying to be nice or trying to be mean, or just being neutral. I mean, all my lines get tracked by something. This line gets tracked by... Alright, that wasn't too bad. I was gonna say it gets tracked by, like, looting plus... But we know he doesn't have looting either, so, yeah. Alright, I guess it's, I guess it's time to get tracked by collective brutality, right? What else can I do? Yeah. Oh, the double bloodgast. Big sigh. I mean, infinite mana doesn't do anything for me next turn. I'm just gonna play a knight. Alright, is he gonna have big game hunter now? Is that my life right now? Man, Hollow One's just too good. If he has looting into big game hunter, Hollow One has to be the greatest deck in the history of Modern. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm getting worked here. What is his record? Wow, and I lose Ooze and Jace. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's try again. He's down to 2 semi-random cards in hand. Acquiring screwing you is a miss. I don't know, dude. He discarded Hollow One and Gourmet Gangler. And I lost, like... Whatever, my hand wasn't even that good to start with. I lost 2 cards that I drew. And then I got a Knight for Devoted Druid, so... I mean, if I play land, I get tracked by a land push or land bolt. I mean, if he had bolt, he would attack with big game hunter, unless he's like super next level. Man, I'm just gonna block. I mean, I don't think he could resist the big game hunter attack. So he has a Bloodghast, a Looting, and 3 cards in hand that are probably not lands. Alright, what can I do here? I don't have any great lands to get or anything, no. Just play a bunch of dudes, I guess, right? Play a bunch of dudes and say go. Or play Duskwatch and say go, and I get to activate Duskwatch once. I think Selfless Spirit in play is kind of nice. But it doesn't do that much. He might have a big game hunter in hand, though. I don't know. I guess I'll play the spirits. Even though it means I can't activate right away. Spirit is a clock. I just feel like I need to get Spirit into play. He has too many ways to get rid of a knight. How do I like Bant Knightfall? I think it's good. I never got around to try it before for X and Y reason, but it makes sense to me that it's a good card. You have a good combo. You have good value cards. Seems like a really good deck to me. Or, you know, aggressively medium, depending on how you want to describe it. Just playing it for one mode. Wait, didn't he want to do that before? And doesn't he get 2 damage in? He gets 2 damage in if he attacks first, right? I guess the attacks are not free because he might run out of land at some point and not be able to bring back his blood gas, but I think he messed up. Alright, I'll take it. Maybe I'm missing something. Forest. Every damage matters. Kind of want to get Horizon Canopy at some point. Not really, though. Let's see. 5/5 Knight. 5/5 is big enough. I don't know. He's out of gas. Maybe if I grow it every turn at some point, it would be lethal. And so, like, could make it 6/6. And then 8/8, 9 was Hierarch. Township, there's no township. There's Ghost Quarter, Canopy, Wolf Run, or normal land. Or fetch land. I think I just want to get like a Stomping Ground or a Temple Garden. I don't really want to take damage, right? I'm just going to get a Temple Garden. Alright. I'm gonna activate first in case that was something better than yeah, that for instance. That's pretty good. I'll play my guy. Alright. He has 0 cards in hand. We just win if he doesn't draw anything. Alright, flashbacking, eluding. He needs a bolt. Big Game Hunter's pretty good because then I have to chum block, which would really suck. Yeah, Big Game Hunter might just be good enough. Did I mess up? Did I mess up by not tapping Knight? Like if I just tapped Knight and keep Hierarch up? Oh, but I didn't know what I was gonna hit. No, but then I knew. Yeah, maybe I messed up. Can I get rid of my Knight somehow? I can't get rid of my own knight, that would be kind of gas. Siegery step. Oh. Oh man, it's so close to bug. I obviously don't have a bug. I don't have anything like that. I have ghost quarters. Oh man, I'm so bad. I didn't get. If I just got Stomping Ground instead of Temple Garden, I would have. Man. I'm such a moron. Wow. All I had to do was get Stomping Ground and I would have. Alright. It's not the first time I make that mistake either. And now I'm sacrificing Temple Garden over Basic Plains. Alright, at least that means... Alright, let's see. I'm gonna chump. I'm gonna go down to 4, so that means if I draw a fetch land, I win. Oh, that's a tough one. Alright, so Canopy gives me 2 top decks instead of 1. And then getting Wolfrun makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of my top decks live, like 6 fetch lands into good top decks. So 1 is 2 cards. So how many cards win for me? Let's count Jace as a win. Witness as a win. I have way more than 6 cards, so I should get Horizon Canopy 100%, right? Yeah. No, I don't play Arbor. I don't play Siegery Step. I'm okay. I think I'm a favorite to win. If you factor in my incredible luck. Don't you win with Ballista? Yeah, I win with a lot of cards. I win with so many cards. Alright. Heh. Funny. How do I tap? Oh, I'm dumb. How about that? Fucking retreat. Could have been a Duskwatch Recruiter. Could have been a Cord. The one guy who was telling me to board that retreat is like probably shaking his head, being like, "I told you so. I told you to board out retreat." To be fair, I should have won that game if I knew what I was doing was the deck. If I knew what I was doing, I would have won. There was literally no reason not to get Stomping Ground, like... I'm just super bad with the deck. He discarded Bloodghast and a Phoenix, and he has a fetch land in play. Oh, I missed an attack. Was the Druid too? Correct. I'm just extremely dead, right? GG's. Oh, fuck my life. I'm so fucking bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. So many mistakes. Actually, this game I didn't make that many mistakes. I just made one big mistake. Just plain me. I punted, man. I gave you the win. Enjoy the free win. If all I had to do was get Stomping Ground, and then I could have gotten the Wolf Run. The Wolf Run is super sick in this version. That's like 2 or 3 times the Wolf Run wins. It won me basically every game. It's just been absurd. It should have won me last match. Deck is sweet though. Seems good. I mean, all our matches were close, but also kept a bunch of questionable hands. Let's see. I'll get Templed Garden. Does that make sense? Is that better than Breeding Pool? It's worse than Breeding Pool because I have Retreat in hand, but it's better than Breeding Pool because I have a lot of white cards in my deck. Turn 1 Blood Moon says, first time watching your stream, you're a legend, man. Glad to watch you play. Thanks. Appreciate the kind words, man. Alright, I guess I just say go, right? I mean, you could argue for Devoted Druids, because Ghost Corridering myself to put Jason to play is probably kind of worth it, but keeping Sped Clutter up is nice too. The Merv Dog is right. If you want to keep that like image of me as of a legend, maybe you shouldn't watch my stream. You're gonna see a lot of bad plays. I guess Jace is another reason to get Breeding Pool. It's my only double blue spell though. What's the dictionary definition of legend? Do I qualify? I'm assuming no. A person or thing that inspires legends. A story coming down from the past. My stories are mostly coming down from the past, unfortunately for me. One popularly regarded as historical, although not verifiable. Kind of. No one can really verify I was good at magic at one point. It's kind of, I don't know. I guess there are some proofs. I guess that doesn't make me a legend. So to become a legend, I need to get rid of all the coverage of me doing well. This guy's a legend. Look at him. 4/4 for only 7 mana. During your upkeep, Gabriel. I like how it's not even Gabriel Angel Fire, it's straight up Gabriel. Gabriel gains one of the following abilities until your next upkeep: Flying, First Strike, Trample, or Rampage free. Can I just Rampage? Do I win? I don't win, but that's probably a good start, right? Alright, hopefully it's good enough for him. Doesn't look like it. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna give him a little thank you. Much appreciated. Alright. Can their deck beat a warship? I have a very contagious smile. Thanks, man. I try to be smiley. I feel like I'm not as upbeat as I used to be. As a I think Spellqueller is probably pretty bad against his deck. Doesn't block well, doesn't do anything well, really. Ooze is probably okay. I think Blessed Land's probably kind of sketchy. I'm assuming he's just playing Grixis or Traverse Shadow. They run Maelstrom? What? I didn't even pay attention. Was he Junt or was he Traverse Shadow? I don't remember what he did. Can someone tell me? If he played, like, if he cycled a Street Race or had a Watery Grave in play or something. Yeah, Ooze is most likely good and Pride Mage is most likely bad. He had Bug. Alright, I think Warship might get him. And what else? I mean, Selfless Spirit is not terrible against these decks. Not great. Let's see, do you have anything worse than a Selfless Spirit? Probably not. Alright, I'm just gonna do that. Breeding Pool. Alright, thanks guys. So he's probably Traverse Shadow, maybe some weird bug build. Cut Jace. I don't think you're going to find a lot of matchups where you want to cut Jace from this deck. He had a bubble too. That's what I thought. Am I playing the wrong fetches? I don't know, man. I did what I could. I got, wow. Well, collected company. I guess he has Stubborn Denial in his deck. Not great. Alright, not bad, right? Just get back a knight. He probably has another discard spell. I don't think I want to fetch. I have the retreats in my deck. I don't think making the knight a bit bigger is going to be super relevant. I guess he's at 13 actually. Scratch that. Should have, whatever. He played Inquisition anyways. Okay. Should I even attack and then he can play a shadow, a Death Shadow? It's really bad if he has Death Shadow in an attack. Maybe I wait. You know what? I'm gonna wait a turn. See what happens. Tissa says Death, no attacks. Alright. Plus I definitely don't want to make his Death Shadow 4/4 bigger, because then he can turn on his Stubborn Denials. Probably don't need damage in enough combat anymore, or my end of turn. Gonna keep my fetch lands. No rush. He's asking me if he can borrow land, and I told him I'll lend him a land. I'll trade him a land for 2 spells. He says deal. Alright. I don't know if I can trust him though. I should stream all night. I thought you quit your job. No, actually, I need to be reasonable, like start not too late, and then I'm not too late because I'm playing GP Amsterdam next weekend. So I think this is perfect. Like, 10:30, 11 till 2 a.m. It's pretty good. Oh, you were on vacation? I thought you decided to maybe quit your job. Do I attack now that I have Reflector Mage? Does it actually make a difference? Shouldn't make a huge difference, right? I'm not gonna kill him anyways. You asked for a 1-year leave. That's what I thought. I thought you got it and started streaming. Oh, we're changing hour. Oh yeah, that's the bad one too, right? That's the one where we lose an hour. That's tonight. Oh, that's terrible, man. This game is weird. Hopefully I'm playing right and he has a lot of Death Shadows in hand. I think I'm playing right regardless whether he has Death Shadows or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I attack now to make my witness lethal-ish next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, man. I guess I'll just say go. Kill him? What? Oh. Who are my partners for GP Amsterdam? You mean my teammates? Two French legends. Alright, maybe only one legend. Playing was Mr. Raphael Levy as well as Mr. Amiel Tannenbaum. Not a bad team. Prob DK, fail push. He's already played a bunch of fail pushes. Tardad. Yeah, nothing I can do. Jean Park says he played against Emile in London. He's really cool. Yeah. He is. He can be kind of a jerk sometimes, but mostly he's really cool. Floyd GG in response punted. Punted, I'm done, unsubbed, unfollowed. What does Teamer Battle Rage do? Double strike, trample, something. What can he have if I block with Knight here? I mean, I'm sure he has something, but... Double strike. I'll just take it. I'm guessing it's good for him if he's attacking. Alright. Retreat for the win. Oh, fetch land. Well, excellent draw by me. Oh, wait. Terrible draw by me. If he has Battle Rage, I'm dead, right? Maybe I shouldn't actually fetch my last land, but... No battle rage. Snapcaster Mage. Looks like I punted again. So the correct play was to just chump with Witness. Oh, then he just kills me by flashing back a Tarfire. Also known as Tardad. Could be a Spellqueller. Alright, let's see. Alright. Classic Warship draws. Alright, probably want Selfless Spirit. I could have pumped the Witness to kill the DS. Oh yeah, I'm awkward. Just onboard tricks, no big. To worship or not to worship? Cut a Vizier combo is bad when they can break it. Yeah, I agree, but kind of puts pressure on them. I don't know. It's guys for chords. None of my sideboard options are super exciting. Sometimes you just don't have it, or it forces them to take Devoted Druid. I don't know. I mean, Vizier is not great. But my sideboard options, honestly, they all suck. Let's not show him what I drew. It's against Death Shadow, yeah. Seems like a tough matchup. Hopefully he doesn't have Collective Brutality in hand. That would really suck. I'm assuming they play some number of Collective Brutality. Probe Decay. guess I'll just play it, right? I wonder if I path my Duskwatch Recruiter just so I can chord for 2. Or a chord for a witness if I draw land. Am I really gonna get to untap with a Duskwatch Recruiter? Yes. Could have also sandbagged the Duskwatch Recruiter, try and get an activation in. He didn't play Stubborn Denial yet, but he is playing blue. Stubborn Denial is pretty good against me, so I'm assuming he has it. Alright, we're in a pretty good spot now, obviously. Think we might win. Gonna get island or breeding pool. Oh, it's probably good enough. That was a pretty good draw, pretty good timing. Duskwatch and Vizier. Knight and Duskwatch seems good. Probably just go for the value, right? I mean, he's pretty much dead on board. Alright, I'm gonna sack first because I don't know what I want to do. Thinking maybe just get a Reflector Mage is pretty good here. He probably just can't beat a Reflector Mage, right? Oh no. I'm sure I could have done something much better, but he was Dobbs? Wait, what? Wait, what? Why does Vizier win? Vizier and Recruiter wins? What? Oh, I had Chord in hand. Wait, what? Wait, what? How do I win? Druid doesn't have haste. I don't understand. Okay, I get Vizier and Chord for Druid, and then Druid. Yeah. Did I beat Hollow One? No, but I punted. I should have. Alright. Sweet. Deck was good, honestly. I only lost to a punt. I mean, all our matches were close. But I think the deck is good. Seems like a pretty good build too. I was pretty happy. Ooh, Strip Mine. Looks like the kind of card that should be worth a decent amount. It is Expedition Strip Mine. It'd probably be it all in real life, but someone type it. I can't type it myself because then I spoil. What am I playing next? I'm playing, it's called Pillow Combo. Mono Pillow Control. Ooh, maybe part of whatever it is money now that it's played in some decks. It's a mythic. Expedition Strip Mine is really only 80 cents. Jesus Christ. It's probably like $100 card in real life. But tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Sunday? I'm gonna play that deck some more. This deck's fun and it's good. Ooh, fully heavy Maya Coast. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. No, I just lost an hour of sleep. Good beats. Wow, Pestilence is 80 cents somehow. Awesome. Alright. Kind of want to play more 1-drops and more Jace. A lot of the games I lost, I flooded. I wish I had more business spells. I don't know if I played the wrong matchups, but I feel like the spell quellers are kind of gimmicky. How many hits do you have for Collected Company? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 26, but some bad ones. Tracker. I don't think Tracker is... I mean, Tracker is a decent value card. I could play Tracker. I don't love the Spell Quellers. Siegery Step. Siegery Step might be good. Are the Retreat really any good? I think so. There was a couple games where I drew them. It was my top deck and it did nothing, but it won me a game or two. There were a game or two where the value was kind of nice, and there was a couple games that I lost that had a bunch of fetch lands in play and lands in hand, and if I had drawn Retreat, it would have been really good. Do pros have trade binders? I mean, I have physical trade binders at home. I'm not even sure there's cards in them. Usually no. More recruiters. Recruiters kind of good in this deck because they have to kill everything. They have to kill the druid right away. They have to kill your mana guys. They have to kill your knights, which makes the Duskwatch pretty good in this deck. Witness is kind of Witness is not great, not bad. I think Spell Queller is the most cuttable card, but I haven't played with the deck enough. I wouldn't hate a Tracker. Only 22 lands. Kind of sketchy with Tracker. Yeah, not easy. Chord looks kind of clunky, but I think it was kind of good. How do I feel about Jaunt? Whatever. It's whatever. I don't think it's especially good. Sideboard. I mean, we didn't play. We played. Sideboard seems fine. Bless the Lions was absurd against Boggles. Obviously, we drew it. That was nice. Sideboard seems good too. Honestly, list looks pretty solid. Maybe the spell cutters. Yeah, Linvala seems a bit narrow. What is it good against like Affinity, Elves, Mirror Match? Seems fine. John seems pretty mediocre to me, but I'm sure people would disagree. More recruiters, yeah. It's nice that recruiters just another 2-drop for Chord of Calling to just power up your chords. More witnesses reasonable. Yeah, the Spellqueller seems kind of sketchy to me, but maybe they shine in a bunch of matchups. And Retreat, yeah, I think Retreat's pretty good. I definitely want to play more with the card. I'm not sure, but I think it's good. I think more Jace would be good too. Probably just cut all the recruiters or all the Spellquellers. Could play like third recruiter, third Jace, and like another witness or tracker. Tracker is a nice hit of company. I guess Witness is a nice hit of company. Have I tried Court Kiki? In the past, yeah. Court Kiki is fine. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow at some point. Usually I stream, usually on the weekend I stream in the evening / at night. Well, I guess it depends where you live, but same time as today basically. But yeah, deck was fun. I'll play it again. Probably play it again tomorrow. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. here. It was 2 a.m. like 10 minutes ago, and then we just lost an hour because of time savings. Alright, guys. Take it easy. I'll see you next time. Good night.